Hello everyone, here we are, Twin Diggers, day 6 of the 1890s Farmstead. Pam and I have worked diligently on trying to find old artifacts and relics for the members of this family, siblings, whatever you call them, from back in the day forward.
1890's Farmstead.
Yeah, so this is what we have. A lot of it you've seen pictures on our Facebook, but we wanted to do a roundup of what we had, and kind of wanted to just show you all of the things. These were all buried under the ground. We've mentioned, we've even had help on identifying some of them. And if you see something in here that you recognize, let us know on Facebook. We talked before about these stanchions that were used for the cow for milking. Found that old leg, we think may have been to a wash machine. The wrought iron is amazing.
Well, when I looked it up, it could be, it's porcelain leg. It could be from a wood-burning stove,
Yep.
but we're not sure.
But it just shows how iron was so important back in the day, and obviously it lasted forever because of all these years. Even underground, it's still preserved. One of the coolest things that we found yesterday to kind of help date some of this is this 1939 license plate. Now this other license plate's in really bad shape, but we thought that was really cool and that the family would enjoy that. You've seen pictures of some of the other things that we've posted, but Pam will just kind of go around. These here are yokes. There were chains on those that were attached up to a horse wagon for plowing. A lot of unique things, and I tell you, finding history like this is very interesting to us because we've always kind of lived in the past and dug and found things. Our father was an excavator, so I think that kind of stayed in our blood.
So my favorite one, Pat, if you want to hold it up, is we believe it's a farm tractor headlight, and part of the light is still inside.
Yeah, it's too bad. Obviously, it was thrown because the glass was broken. It wasn't used anymore.
That was pretty cool.
So much of this iron, it's so heavy. I just can't imagine the strength of the farmers having to use this type of equipment. These were originally painted red, so it must have something to do with the tractor. Obviously, I don't know what this is, some kind of a gear or a part to a motor. We wanted to just reflect back on these. We've got about 10 garbage bags full of them that the city of Shoreview is going to remove. We thought we'd just bring a couple.
I think I bet you we have 300 or 400 that we dug up.
At least.
They were all underground, and we took and hit them against the trees to get the dirt out of them. We did look them up. They're stainless steel, and they were manufactured with a company, and they apparently are remote control airplane engines. They're pipes, and we found that those were possibly illegally dumped on the property because the landowner had no idea they don't know how they got here.
So here, just more things. This is our main junk pile. A lot of the things we've already disposed of, but this is main. You know, again, heavy iron we pulled out. Can't imagine what these were used for. I think the biggest the fun that we had was our nail bucket. Actually, Pam dug up this enamel tin, which is really cool. But as you can see, it's absolutely filled with every size kind of nail, straight or bent. So that was kind of fun. We didn't find much glass yet. We haven't found the honey hole, and we know it's there. But for now, we did post a lot of these pictures. We've had some bottles, old cork tops. This one's kind of neat. These will all be given back to the family. It's kind of cool. You know, you don't find them in this good a shape. Usually they're all busted up. You know, just some old plates that must have went to the farmhouse that were broke. Old coffee cup. A lot of broken pottery,
Crocs.
just, unique things. Even this, I don't think this is very old, but we found it. And of course, Pam's hubcap. Kind of thought we were try to find 4 more,
That's
but
my favorite.
yeah, that
They
one.
don't make chrome like that. We looked that up. It's a Volkswagen hubcap from 1960, and that's when it was real chrome. That thing is super heavy.
That was a big hit for sure.
Yeah, yep, I
And
love
then,
that one.
Of course, broken glass, and a lot of this wasn't even 6 inches down. So over the years, as we've talked about before in our videos, things start coming up to the surface over the years from all of the frost and heaving, and all of this we took out. And there's a lot, and there's shards, and there's
Be
parts
careful.
of.
You don't have your gloves on.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, don't be getting cut.
Parts of bottles, things like that.
And but speaking of that, we use special gloves. They are cut-resistant gloves that we ordered.
Glass
and
gloves.
You can't, and for glass and metal. And I'll tell you, they are worth every penny.
Yeah.
Even when we're in the water, because of the glass that we find in the water attached to things, there is no way that I would do any of this digging or anything without having those kinds of gloves.
So we wanted to just show you what we've done in the last 6 days. Not only did we remove all of this from the earth, we made family members from current generations. They just kind of see what their great-grandparents, what they had to live with and deal with. Obviously, a lot of hard-working farmers. There's no doubt. I just can't imagine everything that they had to do. The property that we've been given permission on still has a farmhouse on it. Over the years, a lot of the old buildings were removed, so it was a treat for us to be able to find this for them. We're not done here. We've actually found a couple more areas on the property this afternoon, which we're pretty excited about. So God willing, the weather holds out. We plan on being here next weekend, finishing up for the season, and then coming back. But we've got some good news for you, and I'll let Pam share that with you. We have a YouTube
Yeah,
page.
well, so what we're doing